All right, viewers, over the course of the last 3 days, my colleagues and I have been reporting inside Jahangirpuri, which witnessed communal clashes on the eve of Hanuman Jayanti 16th April. It's a war of information. There's a fair amount of fog which persists with videos after videos coming to the fore. Two sides to the story. One, which comes in from those who live in C-block, which is mostly dominated by the minority community. The others, right here, is right next to the C-block, which is dominated by the Hindu, mostly SC/ST community. And there are two sides to the story. There are multiple videos which corroborate both sides. India Today now, viewers, have accessed 3 new stunning videos from the day of the riot on Saturday. Video 1 shows a large crowd gathering on the streets. The alleged rioters are wielding sticks and weapons as the Delhi police tries to stop them. The sheer strength of the crowds overpowered the cops deployed there. This, viewers, is also now the second video in another footage which shows dangerous mobs armed with ready for confrontation. The third video shows tear gas shells and stones, bottles hurled while firing can be heard in the background. I want you to just listen in, dip into the ambience of what went down on the evening of 16th April when the Shobha Yatra was taken right in front of where I'm standing right now, the masjid right here at C-block, Jahangirpuri. Like I said, there are multiple videos which ensue right now. There is a war of information in terms of these videos as well. The police says they're swamped with videographic evidence. They're also now looking at something which is going to be key in the investigation into the entire, incident that took place, which would be CCTV cameras. How many CCTV camera footage has been procured? That remains to be seen. I want to cut across right now to my colleague Milan Sharma. She's joined by India Today correspondent Nitin Jain as well. Both of them, viewers, have been in Jahangirpuri. They've been speaking to the locals there. They've been talking to the cops, trying to gauge and piece together on what exactly went down. Connecting to my colleague Milan, who's not very far off from me, from where I'm standing. Milan, you know, like I said, it's a war of information, multiple videos, but everything will ultimately rest on CCTV footage, which could possibly help the cops piece together, the sequence of events. And I know where you're standing, right behind you, right in front of the masjid, is also another CCTV, and I can see the installation there. It remains to be seen whether the footage inside that has been captured or not.
Well, thank you, Preeti. Yes, we are standing just outside the masjid here, where the flashpoint seems to have taken place. With me is also Nitin Jain, our senior correspondent for India Today. And we have been speaking to a lot of people in the area. Nitin himself has been speaking to a lot of people to understand what exactly has gone down, because the CCTV footages over here will be accessed by the Delhi police, and certainly we have seen visuals of those flags that became a flashpoint of provocation. We also heard an imam say that there was an attempt to hurl or unfurl the saffron flags inside that particular mosque that led to a flashpoint. But speaking to Nitin also, Nitin, what seems to be the only clinching evidence at this moment that Delhi police requires to understand what was the provocation? Because a lot of videos have come out, but the video that decides the provocation is still not out.
Yeah, this is true, and we have spoken to both parties. We have spoken to those people who were there, who were leading to this procession. They have there say that stones were hurled all of a sudden, and there's another party, Muslim party, those people are saying that they were the two procession which carried out before this third procession. The two processions were peacefully. Yeah. Now, what led to this provocation, it is still to be investigated, and police is trying to retrieve all CCTV footage, which the one which is in front of masjid is still missing. They have not able to make out. They have not able to take it out, and now police is going by the statements who are injured, who are the part of procession, and they are inquiring. There are 10 teams which are looking into Doizer, and they are trying to find out whatever the people recorded with their phones. They are making out, identifying people with their dossiers. So this is now police is doing, and they have also gathered some technical evidences, and forensic team also visited the mosque. So still it is too early to say what exactly provoked, but yeah.
No, but did the forensic team reach in time to actually access the gallery of the mosque at the time when we saw the flags that were lying around in that gallery? Did the forensic team reach on time to clear the crime scene?
I came on that night, unfortunate incident happened, and I spotted there were flags lying in that gallery. And forensic team came after 48 hours, which is quite late. It means this mosque, which is a crime scene, can be disturbed, can be manipulated, and it could be, there are possibilities it happened there. As per my knowledge, my sources told me that those flags were missing when forensic team came there, and whatever they have gathered, they have gathered. But in our video, we have shot flags were lying there. Who planted or who threw it, it is yet.
Right. Very interesting point.
Okay, I'm going to come right back. Milan, I'm going to come right back to you. Give me a minute. We're getting in some news break that is coming in just right now. Now, the latest news break is by the Home Ministry. They are saying strict action by the Home Ministry against 5 involved in rioting and violence in Delhi. 23 viewers have been arrested, and the latest coming in from the Home Ministry is that strict action will be taken against the 5 involved in rioting and violence in Delhi. We're going to continue to get you the latest, but once again, what I'm going to show you is with what Nitin Jain was talking about, my colleague. What you see that masjid, and then closing in is that CCTV camera. This is the CCTV camera which would be key, viewers, key in figuring out what went down. Nitin Jain also said very clearly that when he came in, he did, my colleague, when he was here on the eve of when the incident took place, he did see saffron flags lying in the galley of the masjid behind me. The latest news break coming in by the Home Ministry, strict action would be taken against those 5 involved in violence and rioting. Cutting across to Munish Pandey, my colleague, breaking this news. Munish, who are those 5 that strict action would be taken against?
As of now, we have been given to understand is that the Home Ministry has taken a strict view of what happened in Delhi, and after a report from Delhi Police, they have imposed National Security Act, that is NSA, against 5 of the rioters and those who were involved in violence. Yesterday, there was a comment and statement by the Home Minister Amit Shah that strict action will be taken against all those who are involved in such acts. And today, after going through the Delhi Police report, they have imposed this National Security Act against 5 people. We have been also given to understand that
Munish, do we have the name? Do we have the name of those 5 people against whose NSA has been slapped?
Preeti, we will be getting the name in a while, but we have been given to understand that all these 5 people are under arrest by the Delhi Police.
All right, appreciate you joining us, Munish Pandey, breaking the latest news coming in from the Home Ministry there. But once again, viewers, I'll get you up to speed with what we've been covering. It's been now 3 days since what took place on the 16th of April. The police, the Delhi police in question, will only practically have, will have to rely on the various videos and CCTV footage to piece together the sequence of events. But what we've also done is, our SIT team has, our special investigative team has gone inside the crevices, the nooks and crannies of Jahangirpuri to get a better understanding, speaking to the locals there on what exactly went down. What was the flashpoint that reached to a precipice which caused a riot?
Delhi's worst communal violence in 2 years. Clashes during a Hanuman Jayanti procession in the national capital. As police swing into action, conduct searches and make arrests. India Today carried out a discreet probe. on hidden camera. We captured candid revelations about how it might have started at Jahangirpuri on Saturday. This is Raja, a resident of the riot-hit neighborhood. Unaware, he is being filmed. Raja gave his own account of how rioting unfolded at Jahangirpuri on Saturday.
सब कुछ किया, गले मिला हम लोगों ने उनसे, हाथ मिलाया, एकदम बाइज्जत हमने उनको जाने दिया। कोई दिक्कत नहीं। फिर ये लोग कुछ ज़्यादा लोग में तादाद हो गए थे कि और यहीं बजाएंगे हम और यहीं वो करेंगे। फिर देखो बाकी पेट्रोल लगाया और ये झंडा भगवा झंडा फहराने की कोशिश की थी। ऊपर भगवा झंडा फहराने की कोशिश की। हाँ कोशिश की थी बस। फिर आपस में हो गया। फिर पता नहीं कौन लोग थे क्या करके क्या चीज करके। हर साल जाती है इनकी रैली, हर साल, कभी भी कोई दिक्कत नहीं हुआ। इस बार 4-5 दिन माहौल बनाया जा रहा है। हिंदू मुस्लिम यहाँ हो। आज क्या हुआ, ये लोग अचानक से आए, यहाँ बजाने लगे। कुछ लोगों ने मना किया था तो फिर हम ये बजाएंगे, मारने लगे, धक्का करने लगे। अगर आपको कोई धक्का मारेगा आप वैसे खड़े रहोगे तो आप भी धक्का ही मारोगे। तो धक्का क्यों हुआ, कुछ लोग यहाँ से भी आ गए, तो ज़्यादा भीड़ भाड़ हो गया तो बहुत दौड़ हो गया। फिर पुलिस आ गई। उससे पहले पुलिस नहीं थी, रैली में पुलिस नहीं थी, एक भी पुलिस नहीं थी।
ये रैली में एक भी
पुलिस आप नहीं देख पाओगे इसमें।
रैली में ये लोग तो डंडे और ये
डंडे नहीं, चाकू तलवार डंडे का ही होगा, बाकी सब चाकू तलवार। वो साउथ के फिल्म में जैसा हथियार दिखाते हैं ना, वही।
Raja shared the video he said he had himself filmed during Saturday's procession. Slogan shouting marchers carrying unsheathed swords and other sharp-edged weapons could be seen in the footage. And our reporter captured this on his camera. Flags lying scattered at the mosque gate and around. This is Karan, a participant in Saturday's Hanuman Jayanti procession at Jahangirpuri.
उसके बाद में
And this is what he admitted.
पत्थर मारने के बाद में जैसे मस्जिद के पास में अगर रुक भी गए, ब्रेक ले लिए, ठीक, अगर जय श्री राम के नारे लग गए तो कोई ऑब्जेक्शन नहीं होता इसके अंदर, तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है कहीं से कहीं तक की भी। पत्थर फेंकने का मतलब क्या बनता है? बैठ जाओ नहीं, बैठो सर, बैठ जाओ। सब प्रॉब्लम क्या होती है इस चीज़ से? उसके बाद में पत्थर मारने के बाद में भारी तकाज से इधर से भी और उधर से भी पत्थर चल रहे हैं। पत्थर चलने के बाद में C-block से और मस्जिद की साइड से भी पत्थर चल रहे हैं। पत्थर चलने के बाद में जितने पब्लिक के सारे हो गए, ये सब 4 से 5 लोग लेकर चले गए। बोतल पत्थर सर, पेट्रोल भी फेंका है, पेट्रोल वाली उनमें भी आग लगाई है, इनसे भी। ये तो सर पहले से प्लानिंग थी।
मरा तो नहीं, हमारे तो ठीक ठाक ही।
हमारा कोई
हाँ हम ही थे।
क्या हुआ था?
क्या बताओ, सबको तो देख ही रहे हो, सुन ही रहे हो। अचानक मस्जिद से पत्थर मारना स्टार्ट कर दिया।
मस्जिद से 2 घर छोड़ते ही पत्थर आ रहे हैं, ठीक, और बोतलें आ रही है, ठीक। एकदम से इतनी पब्लिक आकर के ऑब्जेक्शन उठाती है। अगर मस्जिद के सामने अगर नारे लग भी गए जय श्री राम के, तो क्या बुराई होगी? मेरे को ये बता दे कि अल्लाह नाराज हो गया या उनके कानों में दर्द हो रहा है, कोई प्रॉब्लम हो रही तो बताओ, ऑब्जेक्शन उठाओ ना तुम इस चीज़
तुम्हारी तरफ से पथराव हुआ
सर। हम क्यों नहीं करेंगे? जब हमारे पे कोई करेगा, हम गांधी जी के वक्त तो है नहीं, क्योंकि एक मारो दूसरा काल आगे कर दो। शोभा यात्रा यहाँ से निकली, यू राउंड फिगर हुई, यू राउंड होने के बाद में इस रोड को छोड़ के अगला रोड है C और B का, वहाँ से निकली, टर्न होते के साथ ही यहाँ आई, मस्जिद के पास में रुकी हुई, 2 सेकंड की रुकी, जय श्री राम के नारे लगे, ऊपर से पथराव चालू होने। जाते समय इन्होंने पानी भी पिलाया।
अच्छा,
हाँ,
जाते समय पानी पिलाया।
A riot that scarred the national capital yet again. Yet another desecration of constitutional values in the name of religion. A report by Nitin Jain and Mohammad Hizbullah for India Today's Special Investigation Team.
All right, viewers, now this particular area in Jahangirpuri, what you can actually see is a sea of security. Another flag march is now going to be taken out in a short while from now, as you can see right there. But I want to cut across to my colleague Arvind Oja, who's been tracking the story from its very inception on Saturday evening when the violence took place on the 16th April. अरविंद, अभी जो तफ्तीश है, जो इन्वेस्टिगेशन है, कहाँ तक पहुंची है? सबसे जो मजबूत सबूत फोरेंसिक से ही आएंगे?
जी बिल्कुल, देखिए फोरेंसिक से आएंगे। और मैं एक बार फिर भी दिखाना चाहता हूँ, ये जो इलाका है जहाँ से सबसे ज्यादा क्राउड आया था और जो यूनुस उर्फ सोनू है वो इसी इलाके से आया था, फायरिंग की थी। तो यहाँ पर फोरेंसिक की टीम गई थी। उसके अलावा जो मॉस्क्यू है, मस्जिद है, वहाँ पर फोरेंसिक की टीम गई थी। तमाम जो अलग अलग कॉलोनी है, इलाके हैं, वहां पर मस्जिद की टीम गई थी। और प्रीति, मैं आपको दिखाना चाहूंगा कि जो बैक साइड है जहां पर जब क्राइम ब्रांच की टीम गई थी तो ये पाया गया कि कई सीसीटीवी कैमरा वो तोड़े गए थे। तो ये एक संकेत देता है कॉन्स्पिरेसी का कि क्या जो रॉयटर्स थे, जो दंगाई थे, वो क्या अपने आप को तस्वीरों से बचाने के लिए उन्होंने सीसीटीवी तोड़ा। तो इस तरह की जो फॉरेंसिक की टीम आई थी क्राइम ब्रांच की, तो सामने की तरफ जहां दुकान में लूटपाट हुई थी वहां पर सीसीटीवी कैमरा तोड़ा गया था। तो फॉरेंसिक की टीम यहां पर विजिट की है। कई जो घर की छत है, ये जो सामने की छतों से पत्थरबाजी हुई थी, स्टोन पेल्टिंग हुई थी, तो जो तो पत्थर उठाए गए और वो पत्थर फॉरेंसिक ने लिए। कुछ मॉस्क्यू के पास की आसपास से भी जो पत्थर है वो उठाए गए हैं। अब फॉरेंसिक की जो टीम है, जो सड़क पर पत्थर मिले हैं जो पुलिस ने उठाए हैं वो, और जो छत पर पत्थर मिले वो दोनों को मैच करेगी कि क्या मैच होते हैं, कहां से स्टोन पेल्टिंग हुई थी। तो
अरविंद, एक चीज और बताइए, एक ब्रेकिंग न्यूज आ रही है, पर उसके पहले एक चीज जल्दी बताइए अरविंद, क्योंकि आप यहाँ पर काफी टाइम से आए हुए हैं, आप क्राइम कवर करते हैं। ये एरिया है, यहाँ पे ज्यादा लोग कबाड़ में डील करते हैं। अगर जैसे हम कल आ रहे थे, बोतलें तो यहीं पर ही मतलब आपको सामने पड़ी हुई मिल रही हैं, जैसे चीजें, वैसा नहीं है कि बोतलें इकट्ठी हुई, क्योंकि हमने यहीं पर ही एक ढेर देख लिया था बोतलों।
हाँ, नहीं, बोतलें तो यहाँ पर पड़ी हुई थी, कुछ इकट्ठा भी की गई होंगी। तलवार था वो सभी के हाथ में, चाहे बोथ साइड से वो आना, वो अपने आप में बहुत चौंकाने वाली बात है। हालांकि यहाँ पर काफी क्रिमिनल एक्टिविटी होती है। अगर जिस तरह से हमने बोला क्राइम कवर करने के लिए, तो हम लगातार, तो ये यहाँ पर क्रिमिनल बेल्ट है, कई बैड कैरेक्टर यहाँ पर रहते हैं। लेकिन इतने बड़े पैमाने पर तलवार का आना, इलीगल आर्म्स का इस्तेमाल होना, ये अपने आप में बहुत खतरनाक चीज है।
अरविंद, मैं I'm going to go into breaking news, मेरे साथ रहिएगा, आप ही की खबर है। The latest news break that is coming in is that more arrests have taken place and 27 people have been arrested. That's the latest news break that is coming in. Earlier on the count was 23. Since yesterday to now the count of arrests have gone to 27. That's the news broken by my colleague Arvind Doja. I'm going to go to him on who are these new arrests, but with Arvind, who was telling us on a lot of CCTV cameras which the police is going to be relying on. That's one of the main CCTV cameras right outside the masjid. Will there be footage in that or was that also vandalized? We don't quite know. Arvind, अब 27 अरेस्ट हो गए हैं। ये जो नए अरेस्ट हैं ये कौन से?
देखिए, अभी एक गुलाम जो आर्म सप्लायर है उसको अरेस्ट किया है, क्योंकि अगर कोई भी ये पूरा इन्वेस्टिगेशन करना है तो जो लोग अक्यूज्ड हैं उनके जो जिनके पास जैसे थ्री फायर आर्म्स वो रिकवर किए हैं अभी तक। जो सोनू एलियस यूनुस है उसने गोली चलाई थी, उसका एविडेंस है, उसका जो हथियार उसको किसने सप्लाई किया वो चैन भी स्टेब्लिश करना है कि किसने तलवार सप्लाई की, किसने हथियार सप्लाई की। तो जो गुलाम अभी लेटेस्ट क्राइम ब्रांच ने अरेस्ट किया है वो बेसिकली आर्म्स सप्लायर है, उसको अरेस्ट किया। उसने दो एक अक्यूज्ड है, उनको आर्म्स की सप्लाई की थी, नंबर 1। नंबर 2, जैसे आपने बात की, ये सीसीटीवी कैमरा आप जो दिखा रही थी, यहाँ से तकरीबन 8 डीवीआर जो है क्राइम ब्रांच सीज करके लेकर गई है। वो डीवीआर से जो सीसीटीवी फुटेज है वो रिकवर करेगी। उसके अलावा जहाँ सीसीटीवी कैमरा तोड़ा गया है, जो एक संकेत है कि कहीं ना,
अगर सीसीटीवी कैमरा अगर आप तोड़ दें, डीवीआर में जो उसके पहले हुआ है वो तक तो फुटेज जाएगी ना?
वो बिल्कुल वो फुटेज आएगी, हाँ वो फुटेज आएगी। उसके अलावा यहाँ पर ये एक अच्छी बात है और गनीमत बात है इन्वेस्टिगेशन के लिहाज से कि यहाँ सीसीटीवी कैमरा काफी ज्यादा लगे हुए हैं। 2-3 कैमरे तोड़े गए हैं, लेकिन कई ऐसे वीडियो एविडेंस भी हैं और कई ऐसे सीसीटीवी फुटेज है जो क्राइम ब्रांच के हाथ लगे हैं।
You know what is interesting is where is that footage? Because the Delhi police by now should have already got that footage, or have they got it and it hasn't been released? Because earlier on, if you remember, viewers, in the Simapuri riots in 2020, that footage was released in 24 hours. We're going to go into a quick break. When I return, we're going to shift focus, reporting right here from Jahangirpuri. It's to the point. We're going to get you the political fallout of all of this.